for us. What happened to whips? I haven't found. I should check though. I haven't been to a citadel very much this playthrough. All right, solid leveled. Missing that attack roll again. Rotate. Nobu lived. Mixed blessings is what I'm getting at. Alright. 110, 15. Let's repair these. I want the archer helm. Sweet. Anything else? Not really. Need to get some backgrounds that don't suck. 850 for that was surprisingly good. No missions. 338 trade good. Buying at 19 though. Let's sell them our trade goods. Archer upgrade. Shouldn't have sold those bolts. Okay. Best late game armor compared to stam loss. Doesn't work that way. It's whatever you can afford stam wise is what you want to probably be using. And there's lots of very sweet late game armors that you can find. You're looking for fame gear. If you're not looking for fame gear and you're looking for just a good ratio that's also normal high value armor, you want the 300. It's quite good. And yeah, it's about the way to look at that. What are our archers wearing? Garbage. Okay. Well, armor attachments. Depends what you're doing. Different armor attachments are for different situations. In general, the best is bone plating for big fights. You're gonna be no year when you're fighting a bunch of goblins. The ranged absorb one's pretty good. And there might be something to be said about chosen. Really, it'd be nice to have armor sets in this game with the new attachments and the new opponents, but I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing or not. Seems like inventory space is kind of prohibitive for that. Do I want to hold this crossbow? I'm not sure. All right, we're at 3K again. Makes sense to run to our supply and pick up stuff and then head off that way, but maybe we want to check these two northern towns first because I don't think we've been there yet. What's cheap? Extra padding is clutch versus bars, maybe. Messes with your damage absorb from max armor, right? Or your bone plating. What's better, you think? Absorbing 20% extra of the damage absorb or the first chosen hit not actually hitting you? Feels like the first chosen hit not hitting me is what I'd pick every single time there. 230, we'll take at least one, probably two. We need the food as well. There's a dog here, might be nice. I think I'm quite to the point where I'm checking taverns or the rest of it. One dog for running down valuable stuff might be nice. There's a kennel here as well, 344. All right, let's get ourselves a dog. And back to our... Did I check the people here? Surely I checked the people at a citadel. Oh, there weren't any people at a fucking citadel. What? Okay. Alright, we're looking for an excuse to find an undead location would be really nice. We'd like some... we'll take that. Will we take that fight? I mean, it's just experience. We probably should. Not a lot of value in that anymore. Starting to have good armors. Not great armors, but still good. Maybe we save the wounds and go after the camp that we know about. The one over here. And maybe we try to... So I want to pick up trade goods and then sweep back this way. We haven't checked these areas in this map yet, and I'm looking for fallen hero gear at this stage. I don't know, I think I just do it for the money. Half the time a javelin hits the bone plate. Yeah, that's true. It's like a terrible fight for us. They all have fucking shields, but alright. Another tier 3 flail or two would be nice as well. I'd like that piece of gear, like that piece of gear. We'll probably move into them this turn. And I don't know about that. Maybe not. Maybe just take another round of shots. So much garbage that we don't care about in this fight. Fuck. Didn't notice him still having actions. Surprised neither of those moved in there. Could move in there. We're going to eat ridiculous amount of damage to the face from that guy. It's actually good for us. Moves the guy in who's not shield wall, doesn't have a pick. Nice. Getting a lot of headshots from our guys here. It's a nice change of events. Should be good here. Good. So pick up 2 more 115 males out of that. Bunch of garbage. Move on. Okay. Levels on 6 sock. So what do we do with this? Clearly it's melee defense. Presumably it's initiative. All right, we'll try this crazy dodge build, see if it does anything. All right, Care Bear with the levels. Looks good. Okay. I think there's a camp over here. Looks like no. Are we repairing these? I don't remember if I toggled them. Didn't. Greater Archer Male. Starting to be pretty good here. I don't want to give Nobu better gear because I want her to die as is. Banner could probably run it though. Okay. No real backgrounds we care about here. There's a mission. Not interested in doing that via caravan. 214 trade good is good enough. Grab the food. They're buying at 16, which isn't that great. We'll grab 1 set of tools. I hope our next location is selling at a better price. Maybe we'll come back here too. It's a pretty good price tools. They're still under 200. If I wasn't planning on buying all the trade goods in here in a second, I think I'd buy the rest of those tools. All right. No people. Local holiday. 187. 289. Holy shit. Buying at 18 as well. Picked up some 140 hats, didn't notice it. I think that was one of the reasons to do that last thing we killed. I want all of these tools. Anything else I can sell to them? That's the mission. Three days to the west. Forced wear. Where is forced wear? That's where we want to go. Gonna go a kind of dumb route to it. But we will be attacked by raiders. I don't mind being attacked by raiders. Question is, do we want to do this now or do we want to grab that brigand leader while we're over here? What else can we sell here? I want to buy more of these tools. Just poke our head over there and do that, right? Free hunting bows, a pike. Yeah, I really like the tool price as well. The other thing is there's money there. So I think what we're going to do, what are we paying right now? 167. I'm going to grab the tool price again. 170 is so good. There's a lot of campaigns you just never see tools at 170 ever. I think we're going to go do this. Good way to build a one-handed skirmisher. It's very, very difficult to do anything resembling a skirmisher because they're really chasing me because there's just too much body in the way a lot of the times. I mean, if you have a very heavy front line with almost no archers, you can probably do something like that. And then what you're going to be wanting to do is you probably want adrenaline in there. I don't think anything else besides adrenaline matters because what you're going to be trying to do is time it for after your opponents have moved, then you move, and then you move first again to get past their waves of troops. Yeah. Probably is free experience. Don't really want to fight it at night particularly, but oh well. It's not doomed to fail, it's just... So a lot of... Okay, so imagine like a fight like this, right? But imagine we're fighting like 20 raiders, which is what we'll be fighting a little bit later. A lot of our positioning is about blocking to keep them off our archers, and when we use our archers to kill their archers, because their archers are the only thing that really wound us, the crossbow archers, right? Okay, if we're not going to do that, if we're going to try to fight them in melee, which you can do for something like raiders, that's fine. You're going to have to find a way to get past the bulk of the guys that are in your way to where you're going. So, anyways, as I said, you can definitely do it. I don't know that there's a lot of desire to do it, but you certainly can. And you'll notice like more of how hard that is to find utility out of it when you do something like fight orcs, where there's just so many of them. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Not sure why these guys were so keen to fight me. Maybe they just ran into me in the dark and didn't mean to. But you can do that. We use strategies like that a little bit to kill necromancers in the early game. We'll peel 2 guys off. It's about a little bit of positioning and a little bit of timing. If you want to do like a guy do that all by himself, you probably want a reach weapon. A lot of the targets that you want to kill in the back tend to have a guard that stays with them. So you might want to be able to either reach over them or hit through them like a 2-handed sword. You're going to need things like Berserk so that you can kill and then kill something shitty like in front of them and keep attacking. You probably going to want adrenaline recover so you can be a little bit mobile. You may or may not want something like Pathfinder. Lone Wolf starts to be good if you can reliably stay away from other people. So things like that. Time to get our value. You just headshot our dog. Asshole. By value, I mean time to lose $300 chasing down a poacher that we don't care about. Went for it. All right. All right, how are we doing on stuff? Nobu leveled. Okay, everybody else is good to go. We've got 2 flails, no tier 3 flails, unfortunately. Everyone's in 115 gear on the front, pretty much. Okay, let's go. Where did my leader go? I have... Game. I'm fucking playing the Poacher background. You can't give me an accurate reading on the Poacher background? I didn't end turn there. I just hit movement, then F. I mean, I guess it's only Nobu, but that's not the turn I made. It's really annoying. She just dies here for no reason. I guess she can draw the axe fire. Yes, it's all part of our plan. We gotta bait the axes. The axes. It's fine. Alright, speaking of axes, I actually do want that axe. I'm not, like, I don't not need 115 mail anymore, but I need the axe more. Oh, they think they have range superiority. Alright, I'll buy it. Oh, you were holding it. Okay. Well, maybe that move wasn't so good. Fucking crossbows. Rip the Care Bear. Could you die, please? So annoyed the leader disappeared. Another guy, another axe in the bushes, right? Yeah. Doing so much damage to me. axe is still alive. Not entirely certain why. Feel like we put a lot of damage into it. Hit it again? Seriously? I could drop dog there. It's $300 for the dog. Asshole. Why are you still alive? You start thinking about whether or not I want people to live. How are you still alive? So I think I have to kill this guy. I was thinking of taking his armor, but it's cost us a lot to get to where we are right now, and it's not great. With no leader, it's a lot less valuable than it could have been. I think I have to stay here to protect the archer. Exciting. These crossbows have been really bad for us. Okay. Killed my dog. Worth $300. Can you have killed Nobu? At least it would have been free. Backing up, giving another wound. Oh my god, they're so painful. Alright, so we lost Care Bear, lost the 115 male, picked up the loot out of this place, which was 300 plus 300. Got one of the long axes, but not both. think I would characterize this as not worth, but not entirely certain. Pretty close. Okay. I don't think crossbows are overpowered. I think they're underpowered, but certainly annoying to fight them. It's one of those weapons that is much better versus the player than it is versus the AI. Alright, what do we have? Stuff to sell here. Okay, big chunk of change out of that, though. Too bad no brothers to fix that. We need ammunition, too. Alright, let's take this mission. It's gonna be a long escort mission. Hopefully give our people a little bit. It will spawn a fight. Hopefully gives us a little bit of time. Alright, missed our defense roll. HP. Fatigue and initiative, I guess. Doesn't tell me somewhere how much that gives me. Where the fuck are we going? Okay. Bad part of this, we can be forced to take fights during nighttime. Why don't I put 95 archer on ammunition on the archers? Because they have limited stam. I don't need it right now. We might need it later. The fight orcs and whatnot, but it doesn't seem relevant at the moment. Let's take a look at this guy. A bit low on money. What are they selling at here? I do actually want a flagellant. 15. Okay, let's carry on. Or rather, I want a better banner. My banner is currently a fisherman. $17 we're selling here. Turns out 17 is not 20. What do they have for people? These guys are such a good early pickup. Coming with helm, headgear, decent chance of stats, and chest plate for like 280 is so good. Is there a gambler in there too? Yeah, gambler could be good here. I have to sell if I'm going to do that though, because I have to make enough money so I can do something. I mean, we're clearly making profit off this, but it's only 17. I don't think we got faint-hearted, unfortunately. Triple melee defense, but fear of greenskins. Triple melee defense, triple fatigue. It's too bad this doesn't actually go away. Don't they start with pretty decent chance of plus melee defense too with the Houndmaster? Starts with 3 melee defense guaranteed. So it could be up to 8 starting melee defense. It's probably good enough. We need a frontliner. I hate the fear of greenskins there, but oh well. Okay. Starts with 8, max rolled. Looks pretty damn good. Alright, I'm actually pleased with this brother for once. I think it's the first melee brother I'm excited about in this campaign. Let's click the roll. Homie Chop. Oh, he's already on the roster. Did he not live? Hold on a minute. Let's make sure he's not dead. So I haven't been keeping up to date with that. I think he's already dead, so I think that's him again. Okay. I'm just worried I just missed it. Let me just double check. Okay. Alright, it'd be nice to see one of my campaigns where Fear of Greenskin goes away, because I've yet to have that happen. Oh, right, he was the guy, I remember him dying. He died with like a 20 smock on. I want to use his axe. Oh, Orange was pretty decent too. Where's my arming sword? Did it die? No, it's there. Okay. Okay. Nine brigands coming our way. We've got an Iron Lungs short-sighted. $51.3. I don't think this does anything for us. Just doesn't have any relevant stats. No defense, no attack stats. Goodbye, Philly Fiddler. Okay. Some marksmen, some raiders. Ew. Appear to be poked full of holes.